I've been living in the van since April last year. It's fully self-built and I put just about everything you can put in a van build into this. I had a lot of help from my parents to create this dream tiny home on wheels, and it took us almost a year and it cost about double what I expected it to. But I have no regrets. I absolutely love living in a van. Summer last year was so much fun. I went to several music festivals in the van, including Glastonbury, which was obviously epic. I took friends with me to explore new places and just try to have more outdoor time. Now that it's winter, everyone is asking me what that is like in a van. It's actually pretty okay because I have a really good heater and I have everything I need to keep warm and dry. It just doesn't quite have the magic of summer. I love to be outdoors, walking, wild swimming, feeding the birds. These are obviously much more enjoyable when the weather is warm and the daylight hours are longer. So over winter I've been enjoying more of the indoor activities, I suppose, just like you would if you lived in a house. I love to draw and paint. I've always loved art, and over the last few years I've been trying to do this more and more and really practice my portraits, which is what I like to draw. I try to live with this leave it better than you found it motto. So one thing I do is litter picking. It's actually incredibly satisfying just to take an area from being a right dump to sparkling clean. Living in a van actually makes it really easy to see more of the friends I have who don't live in the same town. Visiting people is something I want to do a lot more of this year. And I'm an extrovert, I get my energy and charge my battery from being around other people. So it's really important to me to see people and spend time with others, especially when I'm travelling. It just makes sense to plan trips around places that I know people I can meet up with. People say that England, comparatively, is really hard for van life. And yeah, you might not be parked in the perfect location every night, but I've never been stuck for somewhere to sleep or a nice view to work or relax with. Obviously it varies a lot depending on the place you are. I found that some tourist areas have height barriers in every single car park and have deliberately made it so that there is nowhere to park a van, but other areas are just fine. Cities are very different. Some of them have plenty of areas around them where it's dead easy to park without restrictions, and others are virtually impossible because the only car parks are multi-storey and all of the on-street parking requires a permit. In the 9 months I've been doing van life in England, I have had 0 knocks on the door and I've never felt unsafe. I've never moved on from a park up. I don't feel like last year I got the most out of this opportunity. So this year I want to do more. I want to travel more, see more people, make new friends, especially other women in vans. But making decisions is hard. There are so many cool places across the UK and I would love some recommendations. I'd love to explore more cute towns, historic monuments, go on lovely walks, places to wild swim. Obviously, I have a few ideas already, but I'd love to really add to that list and do as much as I can, especially in the summer. And don't worry, I promise I'll take you with me. So, where should I go this year?